Hey, what's up, you guys? Film Fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to be doing another top 10 list. And today's top 10 list is going to be the top 10 summer movies 2017 box office predictions. Yes, for the fourth year in a row, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing the box office predictions for the summer 2017 movie season. Now, if you don't know what I do, if this is your first time viewing one of these box office prediction videos, what I do with this is I predict what 10 movies are going to be in the summer box office for that year. What I think is going to, be what movies are going to be in the top 10 summer box office for the year. And, I've done pretty good for the last 3 times I did this. The first year I got 8 out of 10 right. The second year I also got 8 out of 10 right. And then last year I got 7 out of 10 right. So I haven't done too bad with this, really. I've actually been really good with these predictions. Now, what I do is that, if I don't get what I try to do is I must get every movie right. Like, every single movie that is in the top 10 right. Like, the order really doesn't matter, like, what I get right in the order. It depends on what movie, if the movie that I said was going to be in the top 10 is in there. The placement of the orders is just a bonus to me. So, yeah, so these are the movies that I think are going to be in the top 10 box office for the summer. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. The top 10 summer movies 2017, my predictions for the box office for this year. Here we go. If it will let me give it a alright, so here we go. So what I think will be in 10th place for the summer box office is Cars 3. Now, Cars 3, I think, will be the movie that gets right there to that 10th spot. I know Cars 2 didn't make as much money as the first Cars did, and not a lot of people like the second Cars movie all that much, but I think with kids and with, the fact that this is a Pixar movie and everything, I really do think Cars 3 will at least get that 10th spot because, like I said, this movie is aimed towards kids, it's a Pixar movie, and, I think it will make just enough money to get that 10th spot. You know what I mean? Like, it will make just enough money to barely get that 10th spot in the box office for this year. So, I think Cars 3 will come in at number 10 in the box office for the summer. So, yeah. So, coming in at number 9 for me, what I think will come in 9th place at the box office is Dunkirk. Now, I know what you people are thinking. Why this low on the list, though? Don't you think it may be a little bit higher? Listen, do you know how many big franchises are releasing movies this year in the summer? It's quite insane, sir. Okay, so, the reason I have it this low is because of that, but I do think it will crack the top 10 because, it's Christopher Nolan. He's a very well-known director. It's a World War II movie. It's got a pretty solid cast. I think it will make just enough money to get the 9th spot. I think it will crack the top 10. I just don't think it will crack that high because, with all the other summer blockbusters that are coming out this year, like from big franchises and stuff, I don't think it will be that high on the list, but I think it will just get there to the top 10 in this 9th spot. I think it will just get there to me. It will just get right there into the top 10. So, yeah. So, coming at number 9 for me is Dunkirk. So, what I think will come in 8th place at the box office is Alien Covenant. Now, for obvious reasons, Alien's a pretty big franchise, it's a franchise everybody loves and stuff, so I do think, with the title alone, Alien, I think it will, make big money at the box office. And, honestly, I think it really will. I think it will be able to crack the top 10 and will be, in for the summer box office. I really do think it will make a lot of money just from the Alien name alone and from, the cast that's in it and stuff, and the action does look pretty cool and stuff. So, people probably will go, and plus this is a horror film, so, and horror films do pretty well for the most part, at the box office. So, I do think Alien will do pretty well. I do think it will be at that number 8 spot. I think that 8th spot is pretty good for this movie. So, yeah, Alien I think will come in 8th place at the summer box office. Number 7, this is probably another one that people will be like, why is it this low? When you see the other 6, you'll probably be like, okay. So number 7 is War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, listen, yes, I know the first 2 were like really successful, but the reason I have it this low is because, like I said, with Dunkirk, there's a lot of summer blockbusters coming out this year. There's a ton. Trust me, people. There is a lot that's coming out this year. So, I do think War for the Planet of the Apes will make a lot of money, and it will be in the top 10. I think the 7th place for that will be perfect for this movie, you know. So, I do think it will come in at number 7 because, like I said, the first 2 were highly praised. The first 2 did make a lot of money. So, you know, and everybody's been loving this Planet of the Apes franchise, you know, this reboot series. I've not met, like, one person that hasn't really cared for this series. So, yeah, I have no question that this one will make a lot of money as well. I just don't see it being so high on the list, you know, because, you know, there's so many other big franchises that are coming out this year that I think will do just a bit better than Planet of the Apes. So, yeah, but I do have War for the Planet of the Apes coming in at 7th place. I think that's going to be where that goes for that movie. Number 6, the movie that I think will come in 6th place at the box office is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales. Now, Pirates franchise. This thing is mega big, okay? Like, the Pirates franchise, I believe this franchise has made over $1 billion. Like, in terms of franchises altogether, I think it has cracked $1 billion, if I'm not mistaken. So, I do think this one will make a lot of money as well. I mean, I've seen people that love this franchise and everything. Yeah, I mean, depends. I know some people don't like a lot of the movies, but there's people that do enjoy these movies, go out to see them a lot. You know, they love Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow. So, yeah, I mean, I do think this Pirates movie will make tons of money. For one, it's a Disney movie. 2, it's a part of a really big franchise, like a really big one. So, I do think this will make a lot of money, and I think it will crack that number 6 spot. I think that number 6 spot is really perfect for this movie, to be honest. That 6th spot is really nice and perfect for this film. So, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales comes in at number 6 for me. So number 5, what I think, now this is the top 5, ladies and gentlemen. This is big here, the top 5 movies that I think will be probably the biggest of the summer. So, here we go. What I think will come in 5th place at the box office is SpiderMan Homecoming. Let's be honest with ourselves, everybody loves Spider-Man. We all love Spider-Man. You love Spider-Man, I love Spider-Man. You love Marvel, I love Marvel. So, this movie's going to make tons of money. Now, there might be a difference to this because this is the 3rd time that they're rebooting Spider-Man. So maybe that might play a factor in that. Maybe it might not make as money as it's supposed to be. But I do think it will make tons of money. I think the 5th place spot is perfect for this film because, because Spider-Man is a really big character. Plus, people love Tom Holland as Spider-Man in Civil War. So, yeah, and Spider-Man makes that money. I believe he is the highest grossing superhero ever. So, like, in terms of, like, superheroes, he is the highest grossing ever. So, honestly, I do think Spider-Man Homecoming will, crack that number 5 spot and barely make it into the top 5 with top 5 with that number 5 spot because, people love Marvel, people love Spider-Man, and, the MCU hasn't done too bad with itself in terms of the box office. So, yeah. What I think will come in 5th place is Spider-Man Homecoming. Coming in at number 4, the 4th place. Now, this might be a little bit of a gamble because, there's certain series, like, in terms of reviews and stuff, hasn't done the greatest. This is a little bit of a gamble, but I'm going to go with it. What I think will come in 4th place at the box office is Wonder Woman. Okay, I know the reviews for a lot of the DCEU movies, the DCEU movies haven't been the greatest, but these movies have made a lot of money. I mean, Batman v Superman made a ton of money. Suicide Squad made a ton of money. So I do think Wonder Woman will make a ton of money because, one, Wonder Woman is one of the most beloved superheroes of all time. This is finally her debut, in terms of getting her own movie. It's finally, she's finally getting her own movie. So I do think this movie will make a lot of money. I do think it will get the 4th place because 1, superhero movies are big. 2, Wonder Woman, like I said, is one of the most beloved superheroes of all time. And I really do think Wonder Woman will crack that number 4 spot for those reasons alone. And the movie looks really good too. I really hope this could be the DCU's first big hit. So, yeah, my number 4 is Wonder Woman. What I think will come in 3rd place at the summer box office is Despicable Me 3. Honestly, as much as it pains me to put it this high over some other franchises that deserve it, let's be honest here, these Despicable Me movies, they've made tons of money, okay? The Minions made over $1 billion, people. Minions made over $1 billion. Okay, so there's no question to me that this is going to make tons of money because of 1, with kids, 2, the others have made so much money, so, it definitely seems like that this one will probably maybe crack $1 billion as well. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this one might crack $1 billion too because the others have, I think except for the first one maybe, but 2 and Minions, they cracked over $1 billion, so maybe there's no question that this will crack $1 billion as well, so yeah, Despicable Me 3, I think, will be right into the top 3, honestly, because of how much this franchise has, honestly, grossed so much money. I definitely do think, it will gross as much money as it did with, Despicable Me 2 and the Minions. So, yeah. So that's what comes out at number 3, Despicable Me 3. Now, coming in at number 2, another one that pains me to put it this high, but, the general movie audience, or, a bunch of mindless people that don't know, don't want to support great movies. They want to support movies like these. So I have to put this at number 2. And that is Transformers: The Last Knight. It pains me so hard. Like I said, it pains me so hard to put this so high on the list over Planet of the Apes, Dunkirk, and so many others because I know it will make more money than all of those because Transformers, the franchise, has made so much money, especially with Dark of the Moon and Age of Extinction. I believe they both made $1 billion. That baffles me so much. It really does. That baffles me so much that those 2 movies made over $1 billion. And I think without question this one's going to as well. Because for some reason, people like this franchise. For some reason. Seriously, it's the same old crap. What won't you people learn with this? Seriously, oh my goodness. And by the looks of this one, it looks like it might be the same old crap again. Who knows? Of course, we just have to wait until we see the movie. But I already know this movie's going to make tons and tons of money. And it just pains me so much. It really does. So, yeah. Transformers: The Last Knight, I think, will be in 2nd place because, thankfully, I think I know one movie that's going to beat it. And what the movie, I think, will be the number 1 movie at the summer box office in 2017 will indeed, in fact, without question to me, will be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. For 1, this is the first movie that is being released in the summer, the first big movie being released in the summer. 2, this is Marvel. And 3, so many people, and I mean so many people, loved the first Guardians of the Galaxy. And the first Guardians of the Galaxy was a massive hit. It was so surprising to everyone how much of a massive hit that was. And I think without question that this one's going to be a massive hit as well. I really do think so. And honestly, I do think this will be the number 1 movie at the summer box office in 2017. I really do think so. I think this will be the biggest movie in the summer for 2017. I really think so, honestly, because like I said, people love Marvel, people love the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was a massive hit. It was such a surprise massive hit that people were like, a movie about a tree and a talking tree and a talking raccoon made so much money. Seriously, it made so much money, and I think without question that this one's gonna make even more money than the first one. So, yeah, I really do think Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 will be the highest grossing movie of the summer in the summer box office of 2017. So, yeah, without question to me, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Volume 2 will be the biggest hit of the summer. And like I do with every single one I put at number 1, $1 billion. Watch, I bet your candy butt $1 billion for this movie. $1 billion. It's gonna make 1 billion worldwide. Trust me, it's gonna make 1 billion worldwide. I always say this with every single movie I put at number 1. So yeah, 1 billion worldwide, baby. So yeah. So that was my predictions, my box office predictions for, the summer of 2017. So those are the movies that I think will be in the top 10 for the summer box office in summer 2017. What do you think is going to be in the top 10 for the summer box office in 2017? Leave it in the comment section below. And I'm Film Fan 0599, and we'll see you out later. Peace.